Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. We might be seeing here a small initial bounce, so we want to talk about what that means. I shared with you yesterday the blue scenario here to the downside. We want to talk a little bit about that, but the yellow count is still valid, okay? Yellow count, which is the bullish scenario, but it's based on a very, let's say, it's based on a very unstable foundation, I would say. Let's first talk about, why not talk about the bullish count first? Bullish scenario suggests that a larger degree fourth wave bottomed on the 5th of August. We're now in a larger degree fifth wave to the upside to like $370 plus. Okay, but that needs to prove itself. We have an initial rally, which I can call wave one. The problem is that this pullback here, well, it was a three-wave move and it did, lead to a reaction to support. This here could be a wave two low, but then what is this, right? So from a bullish point of view, I've said, look, as long as we're holding $119.85, the yellow count has a chance. It has a chance either more directly, and this would be an A wave, this would be a B wave, and this would be a C wave. But then this would have to be ABC as well. It's difficult to read, right? But then I call that a diagonal. So if the price pushes higher, we can talk about a diagonal pattern here. It's not very clear. But as I said, from a bullish point of view, you've got all the levels you need. I mean, $119.85 is key bullish support. It is weak support at this stage, but it's support. The invalidation point for the yellow count, which is the formal invalidation point, is the low from the 5th of August, $110. So there are a couple of ways how the bullish count could play out, either like this as a diagonal pattern, or we say that this is a wider flat correction where the wave two is an A, B, C structure before we go higher. Yeah. So this would just be a different way of labeling it. Both are possible, and both are possible as long as we're holding $110. And ideally, the price holds above $119.85, which is the swing low from the 6th of September. And it's also the 78.6 retracement of the rally that happened between the 5th of August and the 9th of August. So that's how I'm tracking the yellow scenario. In the blue count, we have, it's a bit of a speculative one as well. It has problems. I explained that yesterday. The blue scenario suggests a WXY structure to the downside. In the Y wave, we have an A wave and a B wave complete. We're now in the C wave, which is an ending diagonal. ABC in 1, WXY in 2, and it would be like an A, B, C in 3, then we would get a wave 4 and a wave 5. And that's how I would track the blue count. I don't necessarily expect it to run through from start to finish, but it gives us key levels, right? And again, the resistance area is located between $143.69 and $155.42. If this is the blue count, if this is bearish, the price should stay below $155.42 now. If we break above it, I think then it's worth taking a closer look at the yellow count again. So it could literally break out either way. The blue count has problems in the sense that the move down is a diagonal pattern, so it's not clearly bearish. Okay, so blue move down from the 8th of August high is a diagonal, and the blue wave 2 moved a little bit too high to be reliable, not too high to be valid. But pretty much that's what I'm watching. So above $155.42, the yellow count will become more likely. We're now anyway in an area from where the yellow count could start a third wave. Again, maybe the third wave is already unfolding, then this is another AB. I haven't called this out separately on the chart. The levels should be, knowing about the invalidation point and the support levels, that should be sufficient. So I'm leaning towards blue until the price breaks above 155.42. Would I be surprised if we break above resistance? No, because this is just a choppy sideways mess. I mean, it could even be something different, right? But you can see here, there's no real impulse to the upside here that formed. Maybe this is impulsive from the 5th of August low, but then the move up from the September low isn't So it's highly, highly questionable. That's the update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.